Alright there, and welcome back to Japan, where today we're going to be doing a review of ALDIOUS' Showdown. Now, ALDIOUS are one of those groups who they've been around for a while, they're very important to the industry, but they've also been through quite a lot. So I was intrigued to get into listening to this new song, which only came out, I think, a day or two ago, and I have been giving it quite a few listens because, like I say, this is a group who've been through quite a lot of changes, and there was one particular big thing that I was really interested to check out about this song. So anyway, here are my thoughts. There was a lot to unpack. See what you think. Showdown is a mixture of the unexpected and the expected, but that is itself no surprise as, if my research is correct, they're working up to their first original album since acquiring new singer Rin. The band have been through a lot of changes since their inception, and if nothing else, this always seems to keep them from falling into stagnation. I got to know them through their activities with previous and longest standing vocalist Rino, who was extremely unfortunate to have to pull back from music due to medical reasons, and I, as I'm sure you all are, wishing her the absolute best. But I was therefore intrigued to get my first listen to new singer Rin. On that side, she delivered an amazingly controlled and powerful performance. As ever, ALDIOUS sounded crisp, energetic, and able to deliver on the nuances when required. But what of the song itself? Showdown aims towards the band's historic love for big theatrical sounding hard rock, mixing chugging guitars with screaming solos, pounding double kicks, and vocals that sound straight out of a melodrama musical. It certainly is big. The chorus also goes in an interesting direction and will probably be a grower for many. Where a hook usually punches up to higher and more euphoric notes, Showdown's refrain has a downward pointing melody sounding more like a doubtful question waiting to be answered than the answer itself. This musical passage of the chorus is resolved by the synthesizer-laden riff blasting back in afterwards. It's not an entirely original technique, but a wisely adopted one here that matches their dramatic sound very well, injecting a sense of uncertainty, tension, and, drama. I am, incidentally, curious that this song features a fair bit of key work, as do many of their songs, but I don't know if any of their members actually play the keys or if it's added by the producer. I don't really mind either way, actually, I'm just curious. Anyway, the track enters a more contentious area, though, with its studio presentation. A lot about the tone and mix of the song is superb. It's clear, has solid tonal range from booming kick drums to razor-sharp guitar twiddle, but lacks much punch due to the way it's compressed. Now, I don't want to be one of those people who whinges about compression, and actually, a lot of how this song is compressed is very good. Attention has been paid to not muddy the frequencies, a failing of some of the truly awful mastering jobs that are around, and therefore the song still has a crispness to it which allows each sound to be clearly identifiable. But Showdown ends up with such a consistent overall volume throughout that perhaps some of the dramatic parts of the piece don't land as hard as they could, and this is particularly obvious around 2.5 minutes through when a sound effect bursts into the bridge so heavily for one note that it throws you more than any other moment in the song, sonically speaking at least. This is understandably meant to function like a dubstep drop, I think, and in that sense it worked, but it just shows how overly stabilised the rest of the recording has been made by comparison. All things considered though, this is a nice dramatic sounding piece of rock that comes across as enthusiastic, skillful and heartfelt. It certainly warrants listening and reaffirms ALDIOUS' status in the J-rock scene, so I really think you should go check it out. I think it will get repeat listens from me, although I don't necessarily think it has the most memorable chorus or anything like that, but it does have a mood and a tone that kind of set it into its own place and make it stand out in that sense, if nothing else. So, what is today's metaphor? Well, Showdown is a James Bond movie. Yeah, we pretty much know the formula, but it's endearing for its scale, enthusiasm, lack of pretentiousness, and the joy when a new lead fits right in. Yeah, so there you go. Great little song. Had a kind of a strange, like I say, a strange tone to that chorus. I like the fact that the chorus wasn't necessarily going for being big, hooky, catchy and memorable. It was going more for building the arrangement back around to that riff when it came in each time. And I am still really interested to know, does one of the members also play keyboards, or do they just really like putting keyboards in their arrangements? Anyway, guys, as always, those are my thoughts. Really looking forward to seeing what you guys think as well. So get in the comments. Tell me, let me know. grab yourself a coffee and write down your thoughts as well. Try to justify them so we can have a great conversation, whether you like the song or not, whether you agree with me or not. It doesn't matter, it's all about what each of us thinks individually of the subjective joy of music. So anyway, remember you can also like and subscribe. Remember you can follow any of the social medias linked in the description below. Big thank you to our patrons. You do keep this whole thing going. Keep on saying it because it keeps on being true. That's why there's no adverts here, we're not monetized. And of course, a big thank you to you for making it through to the end of this video. So until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these, for now, ciao ciao.